Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Zebu Nation Plays, the FM Scout Academy Challenge. Back here with FC Dallas. And it's only been a week of game time since our last video because, you look at the schedule here, we've got the U.S. Cup 4th round against Houston. So this will be, let's take a look at our competitions. This will be not an important match to our board, of course. They don't really care about the U.S. Cup. But it is an interesting bit of scheduling for the U.S. Cup as a competition. You know, putting a rivalry game in the middle of their 4th round is interesting. It's fun for the fans to get an extra game between FC Dallas and Houston Dynamo. I haven't been keeping up with this competition. I'm not sure what's going on here. New England beat St. Louis. Carolina beat United Bantams. Not sure who that is. San Jose beat Los Angeles. Draw. Colorado wins on penalties over Real Salt Lake. Philadelphia whomps New York 5-2. So, you know, stuff is rolling along here in the U.S. Cup. And the winner of this cup gets to go to the North American Champions League. That's always a fun competition to enter. See how far you can get before you run into a really powerful Central American team. You know, usually a team from Costa Rica or Mexico or someplace like that. We'll usually beat an MLS team if all things are equal. Let's see, anything else interesting? We had a couple of things happen. We had a couple of injuries. Not really much to worry about. Rosales was injured. We don't use him because he's illegal for this Academy Challenge. And then Escobedo is injured, but he's out on loan, so that's fine. We had a couple of players go out on international duty. Take a look at the roundup here. Carlos Ruiz, who we also don't play, 36-year-old Guatemalan striker. He hasn't played for us. Hernandez doesn't play for us. He played for Guatemala. Both those guys played for Guatemala. And then Akindele played for Team Canada. He didn't score a goal against, was this Bermuda? Yeah, against Bermuda. But he did play after the 23rd minute. Got a 6.7 rating. Not great, but not the worst, I guess. Let's see. What else? Oh, I realized something. After I sent some of those players out on loan, I never really did check our affiliates for this club, and that was kind of a mistake. So if you look at our affiliate club, we do have quite a few. ATP in Brazil, Tigres in Mexico. Let's see, Dallas will host an annual friendly, so I need to do that. Dallas may send junior players to train at Tigres to gain experience. Should do that for sure. Same thing with OKC. The Energy over there in Oklahoma City. We can send players to them. ATP, I don't think... Yeah, they can send players to us, but we're not going to be accepting any of those players from here on out. So I got to remember to do some of that stuff. And in fact, I did decide to send some people over to OKC. Gonna send, Donatelli, Brody, some of these other young guys I brought up who I'm not going to use right away. I'm going to send them down to OKC and let them at least play some this season, even though OKC is 3rd division. I mean, we sent our other player out to the 3rd division teams anyway, so I might as well have them all on one team playing together. That seems like a smarter idea. Seems like the purpose of having that kind of relationship, and I just didn't realize it was there, or I would have done it, so that's my fault. Anything else? Zimmerman, brought him back into the lineup for this game. Brought Velasquez back in. As I mentioned, Coy Kraft is going to get the start at advanced forward. Anything else? Ulloa is back from injury, so we're starting to get some of our players back and starting to play them. Let's see, what sort of advice do we have from our assistant coaches? They always want us to play the 4-4-2, but that's not happening. Highly recommend a close eye on Victor Ulloa, Hollingsbred, Zimmerman. Okay, so Hollingsbred and Zimmerman are going to play. Ulloa is going to come off the bench. That's fine. All right, so let's submit this team. Tactics-wise, we're not going to do much. In fact, we're just going to try to control the ball and be fairly generic elsewhere and then see what happens. See what happens. Alright, so we're lacking match fitness for Zimmerman, Velasquez, and Kraft. That's understandable. Hindeman needs a number. Oh, I brought a youngster in, Hindeman. He's not looking good here for some reason. His stats are going downhill, but probably because he hasn't played much. I brought him in to the substitutes because he can play either right or left defensive back equally, and I don't want to mess with that, so give him number. I like to give my fullbacks numbers in the 30s, so he'll be number 35. Submit numbers. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yep, not much has happened since the last game. We just tinkered with training a little bit. FC Dallas has quality to show off Houston. Tunnel interview with journalist 1, Evan Hewitt from the American Soccer Free Press. He's experienced yet indifferent toward us. You had a bit of a break recently. It's now 13 days since your last fixture. How do you see this affecting the players? I don't know. It might take them a little time to get their match fitness back. Sure. I guess that was an inspiring Tunnel interview. Here we are in the red jerseys. They got their black or sort of bluish, grayish. I'm not sure what color that is. Charcoal gray with a gold chevron. That's a weird. I don't like the way that looks against the numbers. It's too busy. Not that our horizontal stripes are much better, but still, I don't like it. All right. Little fashion critique there. Let's close down on their striker. They're still playing that 4-2-3-1. Looks like Lovejoy is trying to go forward a little bit, and I guess we'll close down on Maldana as well, just in case he decides to get frisky from the left wing. We're expecting to win, and the fans are expecting the same. All right, so we are the favorites here. Go out there and impress me. Only Zimmerman's interested in that. That's good. So here we are. It looks like another home match for us. Yep, there we are. FC Dallas. It's the Toyota Stadium. Start off with the first possession of the game. Velasquez in there, quickly making his presence felt. Pamical. Ooh, nice play down the side to Acosta. Would have been nicer to lead him. But sometimes young players got to learn stuff like that. Offsides by Kraft. Lacking match fitness, so that could be a problem for him. Let's get a steal here. And looks like they're playing mostly defensive. Their fullbacks are coming up a little, but not much. They're switching the ball to the other side of the field to Lovejoy. Ooh. Hedges there to Acosta. That's fine. Let's matriculate the ball down the field, fellas. Wish Velasquez would get forwards a little more. He's supposed to be the advanced forward, and he's not playing that position. Bonner, there we go. Velasquez, nice pass to Pamical. Can you complete the circle? No. Velasquez just shoots it. That was sort of a weak shot, but long shots. We're having shots, but they're from long range. All right, here's Velasquez in. Hey, look at that. A shot actually on goal from the free kick, which doesn't happen very often. We are getting some good highlights here. I might want to try to work the ball in the box, but there we go. Ooh, Bonner almost had it. Bonner needs to be a little more aggressive, I think. Pamical is going to fire it. I do like his instincts for shooting the ball. I mean, if that was on target, that could have been in. Yes, we're struggling to cope with the numbers in the midfield. Oh, yes, get it out wide to Acosta. Let's see. Velasquez. Nice shot there. Lloyd gets the rebound. Can't do anything with it. Hollingshead trying his hand at central midfield. He's only been playing at 2 games, but he's played okay. He's not the greatest player in the world. He does have some nice physical stats. His mental and technical stats leave something to be desired, but that happens with young players, especially young American players are a little bit behind the times on those kind of things. Bonner, I wish Bonner would win more headers. I mean, that's why he's in the game. Hollingshead almost had a nice settling down. All right, looks like they're going to try to use a little bit of possession here. Very nice defense out there on the wing. Good steal by Zimmerman, and here we go. Back on the attack. Costa up the field again. Bonner, I don't know that he won that per se. Did cause some trouble there. Pamacale. Again, Velasquez behind the times. I mean, we are in a flexible formation, but and Pamacale, I think he's still attacking. Oh, there's a header. Ooh, it would have been nice if he could have got that to Coy, but he could not. Coycraft. Ooh, they get a free kick. And a header and a goal. That's no good. What was our defense doing? Let him get his first goal of the season. Ugh. It seems to happen so much against us. So many guys get their first goal against us because we lose so many of these headers to... I mean, look at that. We had 3 guys standing there. None of them even attempted to jump. So there we are now, down 1. Let's see if we can get one back. I mean, getting most of the highlights, so you'd think we can get one back. Nice out wide to Acosta. Oh, there's a good center to Coy. Off the freaking post. It's going to be one of those kind of games, I think. So there's halftime. Down 1. Keep going and you can still win. Let's change our instructions a bit. Let's go on the attack. Let's work the ball in the box. Start with that, see what that does for us. They get the ball to start. Probably going to just go into a shell because that seems to be their MO. Nice steal by Pamacale. That possession ended poorly, I guess, but Van de Castile fires it down for Bonner to the target man. Good play. Hollingshead up to Kraft. Nope, can't do much with it. Pamacale, oh, that would have been a nice pass to Acosta if he had turned and made that pass. There it is. There's Velasquez making the play to Acosta. Ooh, the cross doesn't do much, but it gets us the corner. It's pretty frustrating so far. We're getting a lot of chances, but not a lot of good chances. And their defense goes for the headers. All right, there's Velasquez firing it back in. Pamacale gathers it, resets the offense. Back out to Acosta. I think I should set our fullbacks to go a little bit wide, but I don't know. That was useless. Instructions. Let's go wide, I think. Play the ball wide as well. Looks like they had a bit of an effort there. Gonzalez makes the stop. Fires it downfield to no one in particular. See if Lloyd can win the ball. Oh, no, that's Acosta again. All right, let's work it in. Get a clean oof, what was that? At least Kraft was able to win that one. Hollingshead, can you get it out wide? Nope. Velasquez, can you get it out wide? Nope. That's not what we want. That's not the game plan, my man. Ugh, what is he doing? That was just unacceptable here. Let's team talk. Assertively concentrate. Don't know what that was all about, Mr. Velasquez. I mean, he's made some good plays, but those were 2 boneheaded plays in a row. Now they get a free kick, and and almost scored on another header. Man, I really hope Gonzalez improves over the next season or two, because he is really shaky back there in the goal. Too many balls get past him. There's Acosta throwing it in. There's Lloyd. He was off. Looked like he was offside anyway, but I guess not. All right, 76 minutes. Raul Rodriguez is controlling the game. We'll mark him. Oof, what was this? Another ball got past the goalkeeper. That was scary. All right, so instructions here. We're going to get stuck in. Be more expressive. $85 minutes down. Let's make some subs here. All right, Bonner, you haven't been doing it, my man. So we're going to move Kraft into the target man. Bring in Lish. Lish at the advance forward. Then what do we got? I mean, I guess I'll take out Velasquez since he's had such problems. And then Ulloa, bring him in for, let's see, either Hollingshead or Pamecale. Hollingshead is fired up, so I guess yeah, I guess we'll bring him in for Pamecale. He can play box to box, so we'll do that. Yes, all right. So we used all 3 of our subs. 2 minutes of stoppage time. Nothing going on. Nothing happening. They're going to win 1-0. Ugh. I mean, again, we don't really care that much. Or at least the board doesn't care. But now we're knocked out of the U.S. trophy pretty early. This is, oops. I didn't mean to say whatever I said there. This is a far cry from what Dallas did for real this season. You know, they almost won the Triple Crown here in the U.S. They actually won this competition this season. They won the MLS Supporters Shield, and they nearly won the MLS Cup. They made the playoffs. They didn't make the finals, but I believe they were 1 round away from the finals. Lost in pretty close fashion, so they nearly picked up the Triple Crown, and I don't think we're going to match that this season with all the changes I've made. And trying the Academy Challenge obviously is going to be a detriment. But anyway, let's take a look at the match here. Man of the match was Raul Rodriguez. We had trouble corralling this guy. He got the lone goal. 19 interceptions. It's pretty good for a forward. 13 headers, 8.2 rating. Let's take a look at the full rundown here. Not a lot going on with these stats. 0 chances from Kraft, 0 chances from Bonner. Striker is a real issue this season. We just don't have much in the way of firepower. Our strikers are so young. I mean, I think they do have some talent. It's just they haven't been able to put it together. So it is what it is. This is what we got to deal with. And defeat in the 4th round of the U.S. Cup. Eliminated has caused great disappointment among the supporters. They felt they had a strong chance of winning the Cup, but have fallen well short of expectations. Bonner still searching for his first goal. Post-match press conference. You must feel robbed after that. How on earth did you lose it? See, I don't think I can explain. Soccer is cruel sometimes. Has this defeat raised any questions in your mind about the performances of certain players? I mean, I guess it has. But I would rather not dwell and move on. You must be bitterly disappointed having been eliminated from the competition. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not only disappointed to have been knocked out, but especially given the manner we have lost, it wasn't good enough. Yeah, that's good. Must be tough on your players to see Houston celebrations out there. How do you think it will affect your team? The players will bounce back. They're a strong group. Result against such a fierce rival must hurt your pride. We are disappointed, but not disheartened. There are many positives. All right. Gonzalez made a horrendous mistake today, which ended up costing you the game. How upset is he? Did he make it? Did he make a horrendous mistake that ended up costing us the game? I don't seem to recall that goal was his fault, unless he was one of those 3 defenders standing there doing nothing. Or is that our... That's our goalkeeper, okay. So I guess it was his fault. He'll learn from it and come back. Whatever, he was very shaky in goal. I did not appreciate that one bit. Nation disappointed to go out. Yes. All right, so there we go. We're out of the competition, but we're still... Where are we in the... We're 4th in the Western Conference, so we're well in the playoff hunt. And we're 10th in the Supporters' Shield, so that's exactly where we want to be. We moved up to 49% board confidence, so we gained 1% there. But, you know, other than that, we're okay. So, see you next time, I guess. I don't know if I want to play the whole season for the next one, since we don't have another cup game coming up. I mean, that's a lot of games. Are we in the Champions League? Looks like we're in the Champions League from winning this the season before. So I guess we'll have a ton of Champions League games. All right, so we'll come back next time with some Champions League and see what that's all about. All right, see you later. Bye.